A Republican writer with the conservative outlet National Review by the name of Christian Schneider put together one of the most elaborate and thought-provoking takedowns of the Republican Party that I think I have seen in years. Like, it was absolutely beautiful. I love the arguments that he made. I have absolutely no notes because this was pure perfection. And we have seen plenty of these pieces coming from people on the left, and there's no need to talk about that. On the left, we all feel the same here. But the fact that this is coming from a conservative writer in a conservative outlet is why this is such important news to me. Let me read you what Mr. Schneider had to say. If you're so concerned about Trump's dubious felony convictions that you're able to ignore the entirety of his behavior over the past 8 years, your moral sextant has been thrown overboard and now lies at the bottom of the ocean beside the scary bug-eyed fish with fiber optic lights protruding from their foreheads. The chemicals sloshing around in Trump's cranium uniformly force him to demonstrate less self-control than Lauren Boebert at a performance of Beetlejuice. It is why Trump was found in contempt of court 10 times during the trial, as he routinely broke the gag order imposed by Merchan, an order implemented to keep the former president from intimidating and threatening witnesses and jurors. It is why, after being slapped with a penalty of $5 million for defaming a woman he allegedly sexually assaulted, Trump faced a second judgment of $83.3 million for continuing to defame her. GOP loyalists haven't figured it out yet, or they're just too stupid to realize what they've gotten themselves into, he goes on to say. And that's not all. There's more. But the reason I like this so much is it's not just calling out the Republican Party for standing by Donald Trump after his criminal conviction. No. It's calling out the Republican Party for standing by him after his criminal conviction on top of everything we've seen from him for the last 8 years. Right? And that's the important part. It's not just looking at the criminal conviction and saying, oh, well, I'm done with him now. This writer actually points out the Capitol riot, talks about all the other horrific things Donald Trump did throughout his administration and the 4 years he's been out of office, went through it all in detail and said all of this is a reason to dump this guy. But in spite of all of that, these Republicans stuck with him time after time after time, and now they have to stick with him through the worst of it, which is the criminal conviction, because they already put themselves in the box. He continues, this is the best part. The Republican Party has been backed into a corner because it picked one of the worst human beings in America to represent it. It should be possible to look at last week's verdict against Trump and disagree with it without declaring it to be a Fidel Castro-like show trial, but this is where some on the right have gone. The comment now reads as prophetic as today's GOP when John Stuart Mill called the British Conservatives the stupid party. So, yeah. They are the stupid party. You're 100% right about that. Because they were given more opportunities than they should have been given to dump Donald Trump. And every time they were presented with that opportunity, they doubled down, stuck with them, and now they're stuck with the consequences of that.